It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out, or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now.
Yes. Hump Day, Wednesday. It's January 31st. We've already run through the first month of 2024. I never thought I'd be the person saying this stuff because I would always make fun of people. But damn, time is flying by. And in actuality, it just goes by the same amount of hours. Still the same 24 hours every day. Damn, it's the end of the month. It's about to be the first of the month. Let's see. Let me get all my people in here, all the folks. Let me turn this mom off first. What up, y'all? Let me get to the comments. Diana, what up? Good morning. Guess who's Bazak? Nikki White Chocolate back in the building. What's going on? She's saying hi to everybody in the Takeover Legend community. RG Parker, as usual, always in the building, always here. What up? Afro Queen is on the check. Let's go, Afro Queen. What up? She's saying what's up to the community. I love when y'all go back and forth saying what's good. How you doing? Ashley Newman in the building. And I'm a solo artist to begin the show. That seems to be the norm now. We'll see who's going to jump on. We'll see if we're going to get the other three squares for the Takeover Legends. Jay Black came in a little late yesterday, but it's all good. Oh, did I miss somebody's comment? Hold up. When I'm working this, it's just me. So I got to go back and pack and back and forth. What up, though, peeps? Stacy Mitchell's in the building. Okay. And now get back to here. All right. So we start off the day. How do we start this off? I was scrolling. I have now regulated my scrolling because I realized it helps me do the evil, which is called procrastination. Procrastinating is the devil. Two things I procrastinated on yesterday that I got to take care of today. So I write my list every day before I go to sleep. I write a list of things, got to do. I don't overwhelm myself. Trying to think I'm going to be able to do a morning show, maybe go to New York and do a morning show, then come here and do a morning show Tuesday through Friday, then do a segment in Kansas City through the gift of technology. As I'm on this show, my segment actually runs in Kansas City on Power 105 3 times in the show. It's Funny Fridays with Mike Shawn. So I don't overwhelm myself and put too many things on the list. Because sometimes the night before you're like, I'm going to do this. And then when you don't get done the list, you feel almost a little, for me, I feel a little disappointed, like I wasn't productive. So I stopped the scrolling. I said, this is my scrolling time. Got 45 minutes of scrolling. At work, I might pop in and out, do whatever when things get slow. I don't count that. This is my personal time. Because I can't take care of anything at work except work. So when I get a break, everybody does it. I realize that everybody, when they get a chance, when things slow down, when they Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, lady falls off a building, Vince McMahon is charged with sexual assault, sexual trafficking, and rape. If y'all know who Vince McMahon is, former leader of the WWE. Some funny shit. Scrolling, funny. Scrolling, sad, scrolling, inspirational, scrolling. It's like an emotional roller coaster. So number one, I stopped because it stops me from procrastinating because I can actually say, all right, let me take care of this. Whether it be make a phone call, send an email, whether it be look at my material, look at some of my stand-up videos, whether it be me writing some material, getting set up for shows, rehearsing it in my head, maybe adding something to a joke that really worked. and some stuff. So that's the first thing. Second thing, the reason why I've got off this damn social media, whether it be TikTok, whether it be YouTube, whether it be Instagram, whether it even be Facebook, it's the rabbit hole. And like I said, happy, sad, sad, happy, horny, sad, happy, happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad, sad, inspired, angry. Your emotions go like this. It's a roller coaster. And your brain's going, I don't know. There's some thing chemical in your head. Starts with a D. For something with a D. Whatever. Pause. Something with a D. I forgot how to pronounce the word. It's early in the morning. But I realized as I'm scrolling, it's like it sparks this stuff and I'm all over the place and it's not doing anything productive unless I'm getting content for the show. And that's my normal excuse. I'm getting content for the show. But come on. If I got all the content that I watched on the show, we'd have 75 different video clips right now. I'm just, and I don't like this emotional roller coaster that it goes. And it's all make believe, even though the stories may be true. The emotions that are sparking in me don't need to be used. 99.9% of this shit I can't do nothing about except have an opinion about it. So that's why I slow down with the scrolling. Slow down. Because my goal is to not procrastinate. If I don't procrastinate, let me tell you something. The average person, if you don't procrastinate, would probably get 60, 70, maybe 80% stuff more done if we stop saying we'll do it tomorrow. That's the phrase that kills everybody. I'll do it tomorrow. At least for me, I know that's the one that knocks me totally. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll renew my registration tomorrow. Still ain't renewed my registration. Got to renew the motherfucker. I'll renew it tomorrow. I'm renewing it today. It's on my list. I'm renewing it today. Today, I get the registration done. Now, that might seem like not a big deal, but it's something that lingers on your brain. I got to get this registration done because I don't want to get pulled over and add more to a financial crisis where now I got to pay a ticket because I didn't have my registration done. And they give me a ticket. So that's why I had to procrastinate. That's why I stopped. What up? Jay Black's in the building. Jay Black's in the building, y'all. That's why I stopped and I put a time frame on how much I can actually scroll in a day. When I come home, I give myself, when I first sit down, lay down. I don't really lay down, but put the TV on, take the shoes off, and start scrolling, start finding some content and everything like that for everything. So that's my reason. But as I was scrolling last night, I saw some people with some good old-fashioned cliches speaking about parenting. Good old-fashioned cliches. And I'm going to get to your night, Jay. I just want to set this up and then we can get right into it. And it's always been this cliche that I've heard. And and when people would say it, I'd be like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, this parenting cliche. Yeah, I'd be like, yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I will say the cliche, and then I will let Whoopi Goldberg say the cliche, and then I will let Michelle Obama repeat the same cliche.
Okay.
And Jay, I'm gonna ask you if you agree with this cliche. Matter of fact, I won't even say it. I will bring it up, and I promise you guys have heard this cliche before. You've heard it a gang of times. Let me make sure I didn't have time to actually title it the way I wanted to title it, but I titled it in the email, but it doesn't title it.
Look at you getting some production done behind the scenes.
This is true. You cannot be friends with your kids.
Nope. Yeah.
When you have to do the things you have to do as a parent, you know.
At what age can you become friends with them?
I'll tell you. I became, me and my daughter are really tight, as you know.
Yeah.
And her window, when she went in at 13 and became this whole other person.
Yeah, so she goes on to say her child.
She emerged at 26.
I have to wait till 26?
Yes, you do.
I think that's maybe right. 22.
Yes, you do. Yell at me if you want to, but I believe this is true. You cannot be friends.
Okay.
I saw that episode actually when it aired. That was last week. Yeah.
So then I kept going. I said, let me see.
Morning, RG. Nikki.
I said, let me see if there's anything else I can get for the show. Well, just ironically, I guess, the way Instagram works, They'll get you, and they'll get you on some. Let me see if I can get the correct one. I apologize if this is not the correct one because I didn't title them, so I apologize. So let me see if this is. Then I see this. Let me see if.
Believe this is true.
No, that's
You
the same
cannot
one.
be
Hold on.
friends
Where's
with
Michelle
your
Obama?
kids.
Nope.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Michelle Obama.
When you have to do the things you have to do as a parent, you know.
At what
put
age
it-
can
huh?
you become friends with them?
I'll tell you. I became me and my daughter are really tight.
All right, let me see if I can find the other one. I don't want to spoil it because I was just shocked that Instagram had got me. Let me see if this is the one. This is not the one. This is not the one. This is another one. Let me see.
Once you decide you want your child to be your friend, now you're worried about them liking you.
That's right.
And there's so much of parenting that has nothing to do with them liking you. Your kids have to learn how to live in their unhappiness, and they have to learn it in their house. Their first bout of unfairness can't be at school or when they're 30.
All right, so I saw that and I was like, wow, y'all really gonna run this same cliche over and over again that you can't be friends with your parents. So Jay Black, I'll ask you, can you be friends with your kids?
Oh, can you be friends? There's levels to it. It's like always levels to everything. When you say friends, like you're friends with your friends, is no. I don't believe you can be how we are friends. No, how me and Mo are friends. No, I don't. There's levels to it, but I think there's acquaintances. You want to be friendly so they can share things with you. You want to be somewhat friendly so you can, help guide them through life. So you're not treated as back in the day where your parents were your parents and your friends were your friends. You want to be social, but you can't be like real friends, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, nothing doesn't make sense. Everybody's got their thing. I just there has to be a parent-child relationship, obviously. My opinion is you can be friends with your kids. You just can't allow the friendship to stop you from being a parent. You can't be concerned about ruffling feathers in the friendship if you have to be a parent. I'll say it again. You can be your child's friend as long as it doesn't stop you from doing what a parent has to do. So there's going to be some rocky roads with the friendship. There's going to be some times when the friendship is not going to be a friendship. But how do you expect, if your job, like Michelle Obama, you have to make people uncomfortable. They have to learn how to unfairness in the house.
Things don't happen to us uncomfortable. Yeah,
they have to feel uncomfortable. Well, explain to me then, how do you want it both ways? How do you want your child to confide in you and experience unfairness in the house at the same time? Because they're not. Now, even if you're friends with them, they may not confide in you and everything. But how do you have a shot of your child being able to tell you that they are depressed, or they have already experimented with sex, or they have already experimented with drugs, or they've already, or something else other than that they've already been a part of, if there isn't a friendship and an open communication with each other?
Well, can it be open communication without being that friend? Friend. I mean,
no, but that's the only way you're going to get that side, is if they feel that they can talk to you without this turning into an unfair situation where now it's all about discipline.
I think the line is, you have some parents and kids, they go to the lounge together, they go to the club together. That's too far. You out doing shots with your mom.
Well, I mean, but that's
too
we're
much.
We're talking when they're in the house and they're teenagers, and when you're 26 years old, if you want to have a shot with your child, I don't see any problem with it. If that's what you want to do, that's what you. If they're grown,
starting at 21, they could be out in the clubs with their mom having shots.
I mean, it depends on what age she had the child. If she had the child when she was 14 or 15. I don't know.
I think that's too much. It's a line that's crossed. That's all. When you friends, yeah, you want them to share, but I get it. What Michelle is saying, because you don't want to get tainted. So now you're not going to coach them up or parent them in a certain way because, oh man, I want them to like me. You're not here to be liked.
But
They're
that's
here to help guide them.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't be worried about ruffling the feathers of the friendship. That's what I'm saying. It's up to the parent to understand you can be friends with your child. It just can't stop you.
Oh God,
I
Stacey.
smoke with my son. He's 22.
Well, maybe it's for medical reasons. Maybe it's like they got anxiety or depression. But smoking with your kid at 22, I don't agree
parents
with that. That's a little bit much. Just
when
to
you
be safe.
see parents and on TV, I'm just gonna say TV for whatever. I've seen parents who have Christmas get-togethers and holiday parties, and they're drinking wine with their kids that are 20, that are coming home from college, that are 23.
Christmas, holidays, New Year's, you having a glass.
Now it's gonna be different.
It is. It's level.
They're getting drunk.
Different.
They're
it
getting
feels
drunk.
different. You're celebrating.
Yeah, because you're getting drunk for a reason, right? You got a reason.
Stacey on a Tuesday night, her and her son watching Wheel of Fortune just smoking. Like I don't know. I don't know if I could co-sign that. I just don't know.
But again, it's not the kid's problem. The problem is the parents don't know how to be their kid's friend and their parent at the same time. And people saying it's impossible. It's not impossible. You just have to regulate. It's up to you to be able to, when you jump into parent mode, it's parent mode. A day is a day. Yeah, a day's a day. Stacey. A day's a day. A day is a day.
Give me an example of a parent and a kid that balance that so really good. Let me hear one.
I'll give you one. When the father and the son, when the son's 22 years old and they're watching football and they're drinking beer together. And they're opening beers. And they're rooting for their team. I wouldn't do it because I have a drinking problem. But if you and your son are watching the football game, hey, Dad, you want a beer?
That's a gathering. That's an event.
That's
like New Year's. That's like Christmas. That's like Thanksgiving.
Every Sunday, dog. It's every Sunday for 17 weeks, 18 weeks, sometimes 19, 20 weeks.
Now, is the son drinking like that consistently and the dad every day? Or is it just designated to, okay, Friday's McDonald's day? Like, is it just that one Sunday they doing that?
Oh, it's just how normal people drink. People drink once or twice a week and it's good. People drink once a week and it's good.
Yeah, I mean, occasional. I consider that occasional once a week. That should getaway. That should cheat day or whatever you want to call it, having. But I get what she's saying. But if you're worrying about your son or your child or your daughter not sharing with you because of that, yeah, you're hurting them in the long run.
And that's what I mean. There's got to be. Oh, C Chunk's in the building. C Chunk. So let me catch you up. Let me catch you up. Let me play the video again. What up, C? C Chunk's in the building. All right, I'm gonna let you hear this. You're a parent. It's great. We're all parents. This is perfect. And this is the clip.
Believe this is true. You cannot be friends with your kids.
Nope. Yeah.
When you have to do the things you have to do as a parent, you know.
At what age can you become friends with them?
I'll tell you. I became, me and my daughter are really tight, as you know.
Yeah.
And her window, when she went in at 13 and became this whole other person.
So, then Michelle Obama had her own interview, and ironically, I happened to be scrolling, and she said the same thing. She said, but instead of me saying it, so you can hear it. Let me see if I can get this up there so you can check this joint out. Let me see. Is it this one? No, it's this one. I think it was this one. Yes, which means I don't have the other one.
Once you decide you want your child to be your friend, now you're worried about them liking you.
That's right.
And there's so much of parenting that has nothing to do with them liking you. Your kids have to learn how to live in their unhappiness, and they have to learn it in their house. Their first bout of unfairness can't be at school or when they're 30.
So, C-Chuck, floor is yours. Are you friends with your son? What? How do you feel about this?
Oh yeah, we best friends.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I have a male son, so I don't know if that's the difference with them, because I know they have what, daughters, I believe both of them have.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure about Whoopi, but I think so. I think she has a daughter too.
So I don't know. You just got to learn to keep that boundary there. Like don't let it cross over. Don't let the friendship, mix with the parenting.
Well,
and of course lay the rules down and in the beginning.
Are you really checking him though? As a friend, as a best friend, are you really checking him, or are you letting stuff slide?
Yeah, 'cause that's what I mean. You got to hold your boundaries, of course, too. Hold your grounds.
There you go.
And be like, all right, you the parent here, you the adult, so you got to know how much friendship you giving and how much parenting you giving. I ain't giving the friendship part to where I'm like, throwing him some weed and be like, roll up.
Are you not Stacy?
We,
You're not Stacy.
now we not going that friendship route.
It's some good conversation though. Good conversation.
Not saying anything is wrong with it.
All good.
But I don't want to introduce him to stuff like that.
But and my thing is, this is not a kid's problem. This is a parenting problem. And I said this is what, and I'll reiterate it for you since you're here. I said, you can be a friend to your kid. You just can't let the friendship interrupt you parenting.
Right.
You can't let it hold you hostage that you got to worry about them not liking you. No, friends don't like each other in real life. Friends go through times. Real friends go through times when they really don't like each other. When they really have some beef with each other because one person thinks one thing and the other person thinks another thing. This whole thing, I don't understand how you expect a child to open up to you if all you are is the disciplinarian. I don't know how you expect some child to come to you when there's a pregnancy scare if all you are is the person that lays down the law. Because what are you going to do when you're told this? You want to lay down more laws.
Ain't it a good cop, bad cop? Shouldn't it be another person, the other parent or somebody else that they can play that role with?
I think,
or it's good to play that yourself.
Yeah,
keep that inside you. Be the good and the bad cop. Like.
Good morning, Tony. Yeah, I mean, and that is the situation. Like I tell, like I'll give you an example. My sister and my niece Sarah are best friends, and she's the only child, so they've been best friends. Everything together, do everything, talk on the phone, do the whole thing, chit chat, laugh and giggle. And when my sister has to lay down the law and dig in that ass, pause, she goes directly to it. She goes directly in. There is no hesitation. There is no buffering. I've heard it myself. I've seen it myself. And my sister is a very direct person when it comes to that. And right after they've gone through their situation and maybe they don't talk for 30 minutes or maybe they don't talk for the rest of the night, right afterwards, they're right back into being best friends. But she knows how to regulate that situation.
Now, say if a time comes where that 30 minutes that day turns into a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Now I'm moving out. Now the parenting will shift because they don't want that to happen again. And that's what Michelle Obama was referencing.
No, that's not going to happen because that's the way my sister and her daughter have regulated.
I'm just saying in general for others. They may your sample size is different. There may be some people out there because once that shift, you're not, I ain't gonna do that again. Oh, okay, all right. Maybe next time I try this way. I'm gonna hesitate.
You do know you have to examine what happened, and you have to realize, did you go too far? You do have to do your own critique of yourself on, we ain't right all the time. Shit. We might be right. If you're right 65% of the time, you amazing.
Yeah,
so there might be a time where you'll have to, you might have to fall back and be like, hey, let's talk for this.
But you can see how you can alter though, if you feel like it may, if this go left, maybe I won't say it now, or I'm gonna give it a little bit more time, or I'm gonna, hey, be careful, and I'm not gonna go as hard as I would have went because they may shut me out, and that's what they're saying.
And it could happen, and it's happened, and people might get
shut
up.
I think it will, because like you said, everybody ain't perfect, so I think you will have them situations where it can boil over, but again, being the adult there, you got to learn to reel it back in and be like, all right.
And let's remember, when a child gets mad at you, and let's say it goes to a point where I'm going to move out, and you've only been the disciplinarian, that child in their mind who is now turned into 18 or 19 is ready to move out, is now thinking to themselves, they're not going to miss this disciplinarian. But on the flip side, if you have the friendship, they're saying, wait a second, I know this is my best friend. And I know this person is doing this, trying to do the best they can, and they're looking out for me. They're not doing it simply because they have an opinion. They're doing it because what their opinion is, they feel is best for them. I don't agree. If you don't have a friendship People just leave the house angry and never come and don't come back. I've seen that up close and personal because there was no friendship. It was just you do this.
All right, Gary Owen. All right.
How's that Gary Owen? He
No,
don't have a friendship with his kids. That didn't even make no sense.
I'm just trying to move on because you stuck on this. Something personally happening to you because this is bothering you.
I think this is interesting and people deal with this all the time. And when I see Michelle Obama and Whoopi Goldberg just saying talking points all the time, when people just reiterate talking points, and it's because people are like, oh yeah, you're right, you can't be friends with your kids. Like when comedians get on stage, yo, you got to beat your kids. For years, all I heard with comedians starting their jokes, you got to beat your kids. And people would laugh. Hey, yeah, you got to beat your kids. Right. Yeah, you got to beat your kids. Yeah, you sure do. And how'd that work out? How'd that work out?
I think that's the era we came from, though.
Random Rick says there are definite levels to it. I do pull the rock. I pulled that rock saying on my son, though. I asked if he is upset with me. Then he starts to answer, and I say it doesn't matter that you're upset with me. Well, damn, Rick, why you
it doesn't matter.
Now you confused. Now you confusing them and shit.
I'm doing this for your own good. Not the rock, man. Okay.
I know the rock episode with the kid. That was classic.
It doesn't matter.
And speaking of the rock, yo, what is going on with Vince McMahon? Yo, this is crazy. This we ain't got Sexy Mo here right now to do allegedly. Yo, and I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because
it's crazy.
I thought this dude.
What happened with Vince McMahon again?
He's been accused of workplace harassment, sexual workplace harassment. Okay, also accused of rape. Okay, and then he's accused of sexual trafficking. Dog, he's got the triple double. Like what's going on?
Yeah, he in a little bit of trouble.
And the stories now, once again, we don't know his side of the story, so we don't know the whole thing. And I keep telling people we need to know the whole side of the story, both sides of the story. But when she says he signed some wrestler, and in the contract, supposedly in the contract, he had to smash his wife.
I was about to say, remember Miss Elizabeth was going through that.
Oh, like the movie, like
with Macho Man and what was Macho Man Randy Savage? You know, remember Miss Elizabeth, the chick he used to bring out with her?
Yeah, Randy Macho Man Savage. Wasn't he really married to Elizabeth?
It was really mad. Yeah.
Brandon said, but that girl kept coming back for years. Fishy. Listen, I don't know if it's fishy. All I know is
say that. That's how Mike lose friends when you say stuff like that.
No. That's why we need to know the whole side of the story. That's why people get pissed because people don't like hearing the whole side of the story once they've already got their narrative in their brain. But
he quit. So eventually,
he quit a while ago.
Vince McMahon quit after
the
assault allegation and trafficking lawsuits.
He passed it over to the kids, right?
Yeah, he stepped down and passed it over because I think they knew something was. Then they tried to get her to sign an NDA, and she wouldn't sign an NDA. But then the woman alleges that in the office, her and another gentleman had her pinned down, and one was holding her arms while the other one assaulted her. And she started mentioning what they were saying. And I was like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like I guess
I
don't.
Got some stuff going on.
He got some stuff going on.
Good luck, Vince. Good luck. Good luck with that. You can't be just taking it though. Like I don't understand when you rich. I don't get it, but hey, to each his own, I guess.
No, to each is not his own. No, to each is not his own.
No, not like that. But I'm saying like
to
that ain't nothing we would do. Like
that's
I don't know about this one.
What is it? What is it about? Is it something about having that much power that is like a high for you to just start violating people in order to prove how much power you have and what you can like? What I don't. You would think.
I wondered that for years. Like, why do these men in them kind of positions feel as obligated to do? Not obligated, but entitled to do that.
And I guess, and let's walk carefully here. Let's just walk carefully here when we talk about this. I think one of my theories is that these individuals, men and women, are so used to getting what they want sexually that when somebody actually turns them down, they feel as if you're crazy. You don't turn me down.
Well, Trump said it. He just grip him up. We grab him by the poop. You know, Trump told you what it is when you.
Trump did. He did. He did. And he was dead serious too. He wasn't lying.
And they still wanted to elect him. So hey,
I think it stems from being young and not getting nothing. You know, like chicks shunning you, and because look at some of these people. You know what I mean? Harvey Weinstein. Imagine what he looked like as a kid. Like. You know what I mean? Pants was probably up to his waist, little fat shit, you know, not getting no chicks. So of course, when you get to a certain level, you like, but you know, I'm worth $1.5 billion. Yeah. Like
Vince McMahon is 2.7 billion.
Yeah, shit.
2.7. So he that
gotta mess with your head, like.
So I can see him quitting just to save the business. I'm rich. I'm multi till I die. I ain't never got to work a day. Let me let my kids run it so to save the business, and I'm good to step down. I done set them up anyway. Shane McMahon, Stephanie, they already been doing it a lot behind the scenes as kids. I can see why he stepped away. So maybe not to admit guilt, but just more so because he's saying he didn't do it. But there's something there, in my opinion, allegedly.
I don't know. Because I don't never want to be that situation where
everybody's something when there's that many allegations.
See that
it's some smoke. That's a lot of smoke, Mike. That's a lot of smoke. I don't know what it is, but it's something that I can see why people are going to investigate and listen to these, and more are going to come out. I'm sure more people are going to come out.
This has nothing to do with Vince McMahon, y'all. Yeah, this is why I lost friends last time. But I don't give.
They're coming back for more.
I'm not gonna say that. Even though that's a classic, that's an obvious line that everybody to see. This is the problem. America we have censored ourselves that we can't actually think, that we can't say the things that we think in our mind. And today, which they do have now, Elon Musk has a little chip that they're putting in somebody's brain, and people are going to start reading your mind. And I promise you, you are going to go to jail for some shit you thought, not some shit you said, not some shit you did. You're going to get put in jail for some shit you thought. Watch.
What movie was that?
It was some movie. Yeah.
Watch. They already had this
with Tom Cruise. They did premeditated murder.
Premeditated crime. Yeah, when they had
killing the people.
Yeah, so they can arrest you for what you were thinking about. And they're gonna be, and they will sell that shit to people and go like, it's for safety. People, no, you can't trust nobody to read somebody's mind when you know you have 10 million thoughts that run through your mind that you don't even control sometimes, that just pop in your head. And you can get a Minority Report.
Minority Report.
Yeah. But Neuralink though, but I'm signing up for it. I want me one after after they work the kinks out.
No,
y'all wouldn't want that.
No,
I like to know what people really think.
No, I would never want that in my brain. I would, because that means if they put something in your brain, somebody is monitoring what's in your brain. So somebody is getting all your information, just like your cell phone, from your brain. That also means for artists, they can steal your ideas. That also.
Well, let me ask you this though.
Go ahead.
Years ago, right? Years, probably 50 to 100 years ago, you sitting there and you hearing somebody saying, yeah, you know, they got this fake thing. They're going to put a fake heart in you and it's going to start making it, you know, replace your heart. Now look at them. They do heart, you know what I mean? Put in fake hearts all over the place. But I'm sure the first people.
The majority of us are still having to get other people's hearts.
Yeah, but I'm sure years ago we were probably like, I can never see me putting another heart inside me, another person's heart.
I'd rather,
probably, 10 years from now?
I'd rather it stop beating than you be able to read my mind.
Hell no. I'm already trying to sign up.
I would never want to give that type of power to a system that is already oppressive and is already built to keep us in check. That's all that's for. Yeah.
That's what this is the power. All he wants to do is he wants to cut the timing from your thumb to your brain. That's what he's trying to cut. So
I don't need that.
Use your thumbs. In the future, it's gonna be a lot quicker.
You just missed you and Jay Black missed my whole monologue on why I stopped scrolling. I give myself 45 minutes because of what it does to me mentally, on how I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm inspired, I'm pissed, I'm laughing, I'm horny. And now this shit is going to be directly in my brain. It's going to be directly in my brain. Like, this is going to be right in my brain. Pop.
Imagine how dope that is. Like, you're laying there and you're like, damn, I forgot to text somebody, looking for your phone and all that. Now you can
just think it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Text Mike.
I'm good.
All right. Send.
Nope.
Like Hey
And
Siri,
also, hold up.
you know, you,
And also remember all the text messages you gonna get while you is in your brain that you can't ignore. Where now you got a noise in your head going boop. This is so and so. Why didn't you text me? Boop.
Craig,
This is so and so. Why didn't you peace? There
you
you
said
go.
that could be like a kill switch too. I guess it's like a setup. Him having that in you.
What up, Craig? Of course.
it's got to be a way you can be like, all right, turn off my Neuralink.
Dog, there's no technology that has gone all good and then not been bad. And now you're gonna have that technology in your brain. And you talk about you're gonna wait till they you gonna talk about till they work the kinks out. And then this is what happened. This let me tell you what happens with stuff. Let me tell you what happens with working the kinks out. Then 10 years later, a commercial comes on at 1 o'clock in the morning. If you had the chip in your brain and discovered that there's a tumor in your head, you can now have a lawsuit by calling us at 1-800-tumor in my brain. Call 1-800-tumor in my brain. And yes, it is cancerous. And yes, you will get money. You will get a check for all the pain. No, that's just what's gonna happen.
You gotta see all the good things that it's gonna be able
I
to
don't
do,
because
though,
that's how they
man.
get you.
Like,
That's how they get you. It's like dealing with a badass chick who has a sparkling personality, but you decide I know she got a history of bad shit, but you overlook it until she got the knife at your throat and you're laying in the bed and you be like, damn, I shouldn't have overlooked that shit. This bitch was crazy for real. Like,
you know what it's gonna become like? It's gonna become like a cell phone. Like T-Mobile is gonna have Neuralink plans and
yes, yes.
Verizon, and we're gonna be standing in line, 100
Okay.
people deep, waiting to get the Neuralink.
And what you gonna do when you can't pay the bill? What's gonna happen?
Oh.
You know they
Yeah,
probably want
yeah.
the payment
I know
plan
that
out.
little stuff. That little stuff. What you gonna do?
You get a prepaid Neuralink. You know?
And what you want to do when you change services? What you want to do when you change companies? Dog, this is crazy.
Go
Like,
inside the doctor and just sit there. And,
yeah, go inside the doctor, and now you need health insurance. You need health insurance to do that. So if you can't pay your bill, you ain't got health insurance to go to a doctor to actually change that. You stuck with a chip in your brain.
But the good thing is, it takes 15 minutes to put in, and it gets 15 minutes to remove.
Dog, he can't get the Teslas to work in the
That's
cold.
what Stephen Craig said.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. You gotta wait to let them work the kinks. And
You know
now
how long Teslas have been out?
he gave that that warning that he said I hate to say it, but he said the first probably 100 to 200 people that get this, he said, yeah, we're gonna have some deaths. You know, he said some people are gonna die.
What are we talking about?
If you Google it, he's on Joe Rogan.
That's what Elon said. Well, it's been the first 100.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
You saw the Barack and Michelle
Says
movie
that.
to the same location.
Right, when all the cars were crashing.
Yeah.
Dog, what are we talking?
He said
Like,
Neuralink. He said the first trial and errors. He said we are gonna have some deaths.
so what are we doing? Why are we so obsessed with technology when we know at a certain point technology is going to take over everything? But y'all go ahead because I got to like
that's
80.
another one.
That's
another thing he said. He said the reason why he's creating these because he's scared of the power that AI is gonna have. So he said on Joe Rogan, he spent like 2 hours breaking this whole thing down. He said that he's gonna try and create this so it can combat AI also. So he's going to create it like not superhumans, but we'll be able to compete with AI.
Nikki White Chalk said, I just seen on the news that people that suffer from spinal cord injuries can benefit from this.
Oh yeah, it's actually helping people with disabled body parts, helping them.
So there's a positive, Mike.
I know there are positives. My problem is this all started because we jumped on board with the AI. So now they got to build a chip to put in people's brain to deal because they know for a fact that AI is going to be on the verge of taking everything over. And the problem is once the genie is out the bottle, people just get obsessed and they just keep going and they just keep going. And what's going to happen? The people who can't afford the chip are going to be subhuman. So there's going to be another reason. It ain't going to be racism. It ain't going to be color. It's going to be you're subhuman because you basically
classification. You have the rich and the poor. That's it. It ain't gonna be race.
But now we can prove that you're not as intelligent. So now they can use that you are not as intelligent, so you don't qualify for these jobs because you don't have a chip in your brain. You don't qualify to get these jobs because you don't have a chip in your brain. So what's going to happen is that the poor are going to get poorer, and it's going to be a disaster in this country. But no, everybody, they will pitch to you the positives. Of course, they're going to pitch the positives because if they told you the truth behind the scenes on everything that they talked about that's negative about it, it would never work, and they would never be able to pull it off. They know what the negative shit is about. They just know it's not going to affect them because they feel that they're in control of the technology.
Theorist Michael Shawn.
That's not a conspiracy.
Nah, he does say it though.
everything.
He does give the
That's
warning
not a
though.
conspiracy.
He's the same guy that got an Alexa in every room in his house, probably.
I don't.
He got an easy pass. He's being tracked.
No,
Like, every technology is what it is. You can't
y'all
fight
understand? This is how y'all fight the argument. You can't fight it. But what's going to happen is that what race of people are going to be the ones that are going to be destroyed first because of this? The poor people.
But can you imagine that? No, we probably thought that with cell phones. Now you can go sometimes on the highway, a homeless person will pull out a cell phone and say, hey, I got Cash App. Like,
I get it, and he's homeless. So now,
yeah, but Neuralinks, but he has a cell phone. Like, I'm sure people spoke about cell phones the same way we're speaking about this.
And it all came true.
And now look.
But it all came true. The bad happened. And y'all want to ignore the bad. The bad. This ain't a conspiracy. This is fundamentally what always happens, and it's gonna happen again. You got a social security number. They started to track it long ago. I understand that, but when they put a chip in your brain, they are reading your brain. Your thoughts are no longer yours.
Well,
I understand.
Do you want to walk again, like Nikki was saying, or do you?
No, I just told you if I had a choice of you reading my brain or my heart stop, and I'm taking a heart stop because I know where this is going. We all going to jail.
R.I.P.
We all going to prison. Let them read Jay Black's mind. He'd be in jail for life.
He's a racist mother. No.
He'd be in jail for life. Let's say you see a pretty girl from a distance. You don't know how old she is. She's 16. In jail.
Well, your brain, you know that you don't know. You thinking she's 18 in your mind.
It's got to be ways that or laws that they're going to put in place too.
You're going to trust them to put laws in place, C-Chung? You're going to trust them to put
work
laws?
Everything out.
You are going to trust this government to put laws in place to make things a fair, a level playing ground for everybody? You're going to really trust this country to make those laws?
I don't think it's going to be any different from the cell phone. I think it's going to be I think it's going to knock the cell phone out. Like,
Doug, it's going
to
be
so dope. You don't got to
carry. It's not going to be dope. They're going to be able to read. Doug, they're literally going to be able to read your mind if you think about cheating on your taxes.
They can't though. There's got to be like FAA guidelines. And it's got it.
Hold
on,
Hold on, C-Chung. Let me ask you something. Do you think this cell phone's listening to us right now?
Right.
Yeah, it is. But it's also
is that
they
legal?
Can't hold us nothing.
No. Is that legal?
Can't incriminate us nothing.
Is that legal? Is that legal that your cell phone now? No, it's not legal.
Your TV also too. You got to go in and change the setting. The TV.
If it wasn't, I don't think they would allow it.
No. What do you mean? They don't think nobody's going to take them to court? Nobody's going to take them.
Illegal. Like,
dog, how can it not be illegal? Bill Gates. Mark Zuckerberg himself did an interview and he covered his little cam that he had on he covered the thing on his laptop. He put tapes over it because he says it's watching you. How is that legal? Mark Zuckerberg said this. How is that legal that when I turn this computer off, it's still watching me?
You know when I think it becomes illegal? When they use it against you in court.
Dude, you cannot watch somebody. It's illegal surveillance. You cannot watch somebody. You can't watch somebody in the privacy of their own home.
That I'm saying that is illegal. But
I know.
Have that feature on your phone is if that's in there.
Randy Rick said it could be on the fine print. Who really reads that? Because the TVs, Mike, I saw a lot of videos. You got to go in and change that setting on your TV so they're not listening and watching you. You got to turn certain things off.
So what I'm saying is this phone can actually advertise, just sent me advertisements because I was in Atlantic City, because it knew I was in Atlantic City, just sent me advertisement. So now I got a chip in my head. So now I'm getting advertisements in my head that are trying to veer me to what? To vote for certain people, to vote for certain laws, to do certain things, to support certain people. All it takes is the person who runs the chip has their political agenda now can be in your brain 24 hours a day. If y'all don't think that is not going to turn us into a bunch of robots, it's crazy. C-Chung sound like a real politician right now. Real talk. Like, he really sound like a politician. He's so gas. You got to understand, C-Chung.
I'm just all for it.
No, because C-Chung is addicted to technology.
Right, yup.
I'm addicted to
If I
alcohol.
turn this camera around, you'll see all kind of shit.
He's
Right.
addicted to technology. The amount of stuff they already allow and use in court now. Dog, they're going to use everything in court against you. And they can use your cell phone in court against you. They can
But they
use your
can't
cell phone
use
in court against
private
you.
conversations.
Yes, they can.
Like,
Yes, they can.
the
Yes,
reason
they
why I'm saying
can.
this is because no, you can go to a court and if you can say craziness in front of a cop or whatever, but if they didn't read you your rights or stuff like that, you know, certain stuff can't be used and held against you. Like it's a lot
See,
with that.
they can use this cell phone in court. They can gather up all your information and text messages and use it in court. They can use all this information on your cell phone in court. They can use
Right. No,
locations in
no.
court.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is if me and you were talking and nobody's texting, only way they can do it is if they get a wiretap approved by a judge. But if they don't do that, they
They don't
can't
have
use
to get a
it.
wiretap. They just have to get, they have to say, we have text messages. And they're going to say,
No.
your
I'm
text message.
talking about to be used against you in a crime. Like, of course,
Yeah.
if you sitting here texting, no. If you sitting here texting and you got stuff written and everything, then yeah, they can hold that against you. But I'm talking about if we're talking and having a conversation and they don't go to a judge and get an approved wiretap and picking up our conversation, that can't be held in court. You know how many times John Gotti beat that with a whole bunch of
But see,
times.
Chung, who talks on the phone anymore? Who talks on the phone anymore?
No,
I don't
but
talk on the
even
phone.
still, it's called an illegal wiretap.
But what I'm saying is, all they got to do
against you.
All they got to do is, I've seen it all the time. All they got to do is prove that you have information on that cell phone that can prove the case. John Gotti did that in the 80s.
If you're sitting there and you're texting it, that's a difference than sitting there talking it and
what I'm saying
somebody's
is
listening.
But see, nobody talks on the phone. Everybody text messages. When do all of us talk on the phone together? What do? We go back and forth in a group text.
Smart. They have apps that you can text in encrypted apps. That these people, trust me, if I show you some of the text messages on there, some of the groups I'm in,
okay,
like,
so now
I'll be looking like, yo, y'all are crazy sending that message. Like,
okay, well, now I'm telling you, you're gonna have to do that with your brain. You're gonna be able to send encrypted messages through your brain. Yeah. You're gonna be able to do how you gonna do encrypted messages through your brain? You're gonna speak in Chinese
because
and you're
gonna Neuralink. No, you can be like, download certain app. Your phone is gonna be in your brain now. So the same way you have the app store, it's gonna be an app store on your thing. So if you
and see, when you thought of the idea in your brain,
that's illegal. They won't be able to do that.
See now, you don't want to play. Now
that's illegal. That's why I said the FAA guidelines. There's going to be certain stuff that they can't be used against you.
When do you think they're going to create these laws to protect us and make the court system fair? The court system
now.
It's not going to happen for us. If you are planning a robbery, they have the access of. Do you understand? It's already gone somewhere. It's already.
No, I don't think it happened for us. I'm talking. It's probably going to be about 15, 20 years down the line. Our kids, they'll probably be dealing with all of that. But that's what I'm trying to say. Imagine the first cell phone. Like, yo, don't talk on that. Be quiet.
The cell phone is the worst example you can make. But let's move on. What we got, Jay Black? You got anything else today? If you don't, you're cool.
No, what happened? What I saw Kanye ranting because they asked him was his wife able to speak on her own. He snapped out on a reporter. I saw this dude beheaded his dad, which I don't know what made me watch that video. So in Levittown, PA yesterday, local, this guy cut his dad's head off and then posted it on social media and YouTube of him doing it and saying to kill federal agents, and he was talking some crazy stuff. I just regret I even watched that. So I don't know if you saw that, but the behead your pops. Hey, maybe they wasn't friends. As Mike said, y'all gotta be friends. They should have a friendship. Right. But that was the craziest thing I saw.
Mo's not here, so
allegedly with Sexy Mo.
Not here. Mo don't even be sending no text messages.
So Mike got the stories.
Did she send a text message? Let me see if she said anything to us.
So let's see what Mike allegedly with Mike Shawn. There we go.
She was
you got, Mike?
She was chit-chatting.
Oh, you got the Megan Thee Stallion, the grave site that that
the grave
is involved now.
Yeah, so this is the dumbest shit ever, y'all. Like, if you're part of this, you're the ultimate fucking loser in life if you're part of it. If you're going to attack Megan Thee Stallion's mother's grave, you
Oh, yeah, I was
deserve
just looking at that.
you deserve whatever the fuck happens to you, yo. You deserve whatever the fuck happens to you. Do you know what are you doing? Nikki don't give a fuck
I
about
was
you.
literally just looking at that like
And
5
what are we
minutes.
what are we
Like,
doing
damn.
here, y'all? What is this?
They Team
How-
Nikki. They the
Yo,
Barbs.
Fucking Nikki
Yeah,
is
her
in her,
fans are crazy. Like,
Nikki's in her 30s. She gotta be like
pushing 40.
34.
Nah, no, she's older than that. Nikki's about to be 40.
Let's
What
see
is
how
wrong
old
with
is Nicki Minaj?
Where are you going with this? I said this yesterday.
41 years old.
Nikki, Megan made Megan's law. And she brought up sexual predators and the laws of checking. It's true. Your husband and your brother are part of this. What you want us to do? You want to battle rap after somebody says something that's true about you that is disgusting that they're even in that situation? What? And now y'all want to jump on the bandwagon and go destroy Megan Thee Stallion's mom's gravesite? How?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, I can't even understand. Like, and then Nikki comes out and says, I've never done cocaine, drugs in my, okay, whatever, fine. You haven't. That's not how it sounds. That's not how it sounds when you ranting on Twitter at 40-something years old in a video and you're ranting in your house and we can't see you and you're spitting, yeah, Bigfoot. You get off the good foot. What are you, 12?
See, now
Nikki's the oldest.
if she had that Neuralink implanted, they'd be able to tell that. You know, she
No,
really
I think she has the chip in her head. I think they put the chip in her head and they haven't worked the kinks out. Who does this? Like, who? What stupid dummy decides I'm going to ride out for Nikki and go to Megan Thee Stallion's mom's gravesite? What are we doing? Like, this is where I realize
nothing against them, but some gay person, some real diehard male barb, you know, because they the ones that really go crazy for her. Like,
but they do think that if I do this for
barb,
Nikki,
like,
she'll follow me back. She'll like me. I'm gonna be her friend. I'm doing this because I'm down with this person. There are people that do think like that.
Her male fans are.
But I wouldn't say they was gay though. I didn't get the gay part.
I mean, well, I say about 85% of them.
Well, that
is
her loyal following. That is their loyal.
Yeah.
That is her loyal. Like the
the
gay guy
community, like
the gay guy at my job. The gay guy at my job. The gay guy at my job is infatuated with Nicki Minaj. He can't stop. Like,
and it's crazy. It's not even the gay women. It's the gay
guy. It's the gay man.
You don't never hear no lesbian talking about, oh, I love Nicki Minaj. Like, yeah. But it's always them barbs, them male dudes that be online and sick. Like,
well, is it something to her age? Because Nikki is 41, and looking at the people she beefed with, Lotto's only 25, Cardi B's 31, Megan is 28. So it seems like Nikki is kind of like she's
going through a midlife crisis.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She's trying to.
Like, but weren't they cool too though?
No, I don't know.
Going together.
All I know is they got a video.
No, it was Cardi and Megan that did the WAP.
Yeah, it was Cardi and
Megan.
Sitting there
thinking, I'm like, damn, I thought they had a song or something, but that's crazy. And then it's beef rap. Why wouldn't she throw that Megan Law line in there? Like,
but the Megan Law people are pissed. The ones remember the little where it came from. They're like, don't put us in this. They're like, yo, don't be using our Megan's Law. Like, so now they coming out mad. Hey.
Yeah, this whole thing is crazy. This shit.
No, I started.
Right, Mike, what's your next story you got, Mike?
Hold up,
Mike Shaw.
Let me see if I can get this over real quick so I can see my man Dion Coles, so I can play this because he said exactly what C Chunk said. I want you to watch this real quick because Dion Coles is funny as hell. Because when Dion Coles does something, it's real quick. He just goes in, says what he has to say, and it winds up being funny. But it's exactly what C Chunk had talked about. This is Dion Coles commenting on TMZ. Now TMZ had a problem. They went on there and they said what Megan said was inappropriate. That's what they said. What Megan said was inappropriate, and Dion Coles came on and he said this real quick. Let me see if I got it. Hold up.
Believe this is true.
Oh, damn.
You cannot be
Whoopi's going to
friends.
haunt me.
You
Damn,
and his
bitch.
Whoopi.
Why are you going to haunt me? Oh, I got to go. Hold up.
Oh, she haunted.
She's haunting me right now. Anyway, Dion Coles, this chick is mad at me. Goodness gracious. But Dion Coles, basically, because I got it over here. Let me see if I can get it for you. Dion Coles talking about TMZ being offended. I guess they were in some type of uproar. TMZ is so whack. I hate TMZ, yo. I really do. I really
love TMZ. I record on the DVR every day to make sure I watch it.
I like them for certain things. What?
Let me see if
They're
I can
Jewish, so you know.
Yeah, it gets a little ridiculous, though. I don't know if I save this. If I save it from my device, it'll go on.
If you save it as a download to your device, then you can upload it to the platform.
Let me see if this. Nope, it still didn't kick in yet. So anyway, he basically said that is the whole point of a battle. They're gonna say inappropriate things. That's what Dion Cole said with that. Now with the Kanye West thing, Charlamagne, I just have to see clips. I never watched.
Which one? The one with the reporter where he snatched the phone and reprimanded him.
Charlamagne made a good point. Kanye gets real tough with the woman, right? Grabs the phone up.
Well, let's play it. There's only 1 minute.
Go ahead, play it.
You trying to talk to the white boy so fucking bad. You ain't shit, boy.
Not that.
Now that's wait. Now that one.
I never paid attention.
No. Now that one, there's a homeless guy coming at his neck, and he's yelling all types of disrespectful shit to him.
A black dude too.
Yeah, and Kanye never.
I was mad at his wife for that one.
And why?
Because she was supposed to get in the car. Like if it's a homeless guy threatening y'all, and you walk your wife to her car door, she's supposed to get in the car. Why the heck is she not getting in the car? Why is she walking around the car? She put us at jeopardy because now I gotta potentially do something.
Do you have the whole video? Do you have the whole video of that?
Yeah. You trying to talk to the white boy so fucking bad. You ain't shit, boy. Just know that. He thinks he's so smart, so new, so nifty. You ain't shit, boy. Don't, and at least you don't play with Cardi too. I don't know fuck, boy. I am a god, homie. Lucifer, homie. You ain't shit, boy. You ain't shit. I guarantee it's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. Lucifer, boy. Wanna know me? Straight up. Who devil? No cut. You can never sign what? Sign who? I ain't no Kid Cudi. I ain't Cudi, dog. I'm the realest, boy. The realest. Lucifer, dog. Go ahead, homie. Go ahead, boy. Don't worry, dog. I'm the realest, dog. I am the one. Not Hov, not you. I ain't Lupe Fiasco. I ain't Most Def, dog. I am the one, boy. Look.
All right. So you see the energy. Dude was on, right?
I never seen the whole video. I just
and the girl didn't do nothing wrong. She went around and said something to Kanye or something she wanted to say. Maybe the door wasn't unlocked.
Get in the damn car.
All right. Well, first of all, nothing happened. She didn't make anything. Nothing happened.
If she would have came in the car,
wait a second. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. No, you're making your situation up. Nothing happened. So
it could have. Get your ass in the car.
Nothing happened.
But if it did,
didn't.
I gotta protect you.
Okay,
now
but
you mess up the church's money. Now we all going down.
Okay. Well, the church's money. Now play the energy Kanye was on when a little white woman is in his face. Let's see.
If Bianca has her free will, some people are saying you're controlling.
She's TMZ. What do you feel like? It's okay. I'm a human being. All of this TMZ, this 30 miles on y'all sex celebrities, all this bullshit. I don't give a fuck what y'all got to do. What y'all gonna do? What y'all got to say? Don't come at me with that shit. Ask me that. You think you can walk up on me like that? Would you think that you a white woman, you can walk up on me like that and ask me some dumb ass shit like that? Ask me you're my wife, talking about she got free will? Are you crazy? You ain't saying this is America. You got free will or you work for the devil? You got free will? You working for TMZ Company? I'm a legend. You understand that? I'm here to support Charlie Wilson. You come and ask me some dumbass shit about my wife. That's my wife. You understand? You wasn't asking shit when I couldn't see my kids. When I couldn't.
We get it. Okay, where was that energy when a homeless guy was stepping to you? Where was it? And I'm gonna state this now. Charlemagne said it before I said it, because he got on before we got on. He said it. Where was that same gangster mentality when the dude was calling you out your name and stepping to your car?
Because his wife was with him. Is the difference?
No. I don't want to hear none of that. He could have, like you said, get in the car.
I mean, well, you gotta pick and choose your. You gotta pick and choose.
Exactly. You gotta pick and choose when you gonna get your ass whipped. That's what you gotta pick and choose. You gotta pick and choose when you gonna catch an L. Now you want to be all like, you want to be all like this, talking about it's America. It is America, Kanye. And guess what? Unfortunately, the law says that she can stand there. She's a reporter, and she can ask you questions as you're walking.
But saying, do your wife got free will? That is some disrespectful ish.
Okay, so disrespect. You want to play what the homeless guy was saying?
I mean, if a man is telling me that he's the devil, I'm getting in my car and I'm leaving too.
Well, Kanye
he's
just
doing this to me, and I'm like, yo,
Kanye just told the woman.
In the car.
Kanye just brought the devil up.
It's levels to the sea.
Yeah, it's levels.
No, but also you are different when you with
your mental illness. You got
you different.
You are different.
No, you are different.
With your kids and your spouse. There's a different energy that you put out when you're with them versus when you're by yourself and they're not there.
Just like when he took.
It's some sucker shit. It's some sucker shit.
And let's understand.
Keep it real, but still, though, you know, I would be a sucker to a homeless crazy man than I am to a white woman taping me. Like, get that phone out my face.
And she started crying. The white lady started crying.
And understand, it's the same. It's the same reason. It's the same thing what 50 said. He said Kanye wouldn't come grab an award out my hand. No, he wouldn't. He gripped that. He gripped that award out of Taylor Swift's hand. Stop. Like you know this question is coming up because you are on social media more than I am. You know this question is coming up of what people are saying about your wife. If you wanted to stop disrespecting your wife, then stop having her dressed the way you got her dressing when you going into public, and now you want to talk and stop having alleged getting head while you know the paparazzi were filming you on a boat. Stop doing that. But come on, man, stop with this. Stop being tough Tony when is a chubby white lady in front of your face.
And he's still worth the Billy. I'm sure he got a ton of money. He don't have security everywhere he goes.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting to see when security was coming out.
No, because security knew there was nothing they had to do. They were like, "Oh, he's about to get tough right now. Let him go. He's about to get tough." He
didn't have security leaving that studio. He didn't have it.
No, I'm talking about the homeless guy. Yeah.
No. That just annoys. That just annoys me.
Too much money not to be protected.
Well, we'll see. Well, obviously, he ain't been protected in 2 spots. Wasn't it Cameron who said Kanye has never acted crazy with him? Hey, that's what Cameron said. Cameron said he's reasonable.
Right.
He's rational when he's around me. He said Kanye act crazy in front of the people he know he can act crazy in front of.
Yeah,
and that doesn't disparage a lot of things Kanye West has said, as unpopular as it is, that I've agreed with a lot of things he said. I've also disagreed with a lot of things he said. But this whole thing is almost like he was like, oh, I'm going to make up for the homeless man walking me to my car, berating me. And I don't think that guy was homeless. When he said I'm him, I think Kanye kind of knew who that dude was. I think there was something deeper, and the TMZs of the world just called the man homeless. I think there was something deeper that was there. And that's why he kept saying, you know, and that's why Kanye said, let me get in this truck and let me get the hell out of here because I do know this dude. Because I do know him.
He said, no, there is some sucker shit. There was some sucker.
It is.
But I see where he's coming from with it. You know, it's like,
I'm just saying,
you're gonna talk shit to. But it's a little old white lady.
His energy wasn't up at that time because you got to match that energy.
Crazy ass.
So, yeah.
What? Kanye, I mean,
come on, man. Come on.
I've been in New York City a whole bunch of time, and a homeless person would talk shit, and you just be like, all right, you got that one, homie.
You got this one.
You know what I mean? But it'd be some white lady say the same thing. What'd you say, bitch?
But he knew the cameras were on. He knew the cameras were on, obviously. So he wanted to make a show. And she didn't ask him. Y'all want to say it's disrespectful. It's not disrespectful when you're living the Kanye West life. That's the shit that gets asked to you because you don't get normal questions like when's your album being released. That's the environment that you have created. That's the person when you start grabbing people's awards out their hand during shows and start ranting about Beyonce deserving this, and then start getting on stage at your concert saying, I know Jay-Z got shooters. And I hope he don't send them to me, but you give, like Jay-Z said, you give me 30 minutes on stage. Well, guess what? Then when reporters approach you, they're not approaching you normal because you don't approach people normal.
Yeah, I mean, he does ask for it.
It's just an uncomfortable. I just don't like bullies. Maybe that is the thing with me. I don't like bullies. You could have easily done a Denzel Washington when Denzel Washington has checked reporters and turned around and broke them the fuck down and then walked off. But you're trying to intimidate a woman. And I know
now,
a lot of people.
Homeless guy. I wonder if he asked him about his wife. What would he would?
He did say something personal about something. There was some other personal stuff he said. And yes, he's not Kid Cudi. So yeah, he was right. Let me tell you something. That homeless person can't be but so homeless if he knows the whole history with Kid Cudi. There's a whole different.
Yeah,
like,
he knew a lot of shit. That's what I was listening to.
Like, oh, dog.
Yeah, he said, I ain't whole. I'm him.
I'm him. Then you get tough going to a Charlie Wilson Hollywood star presentation. You're gonna get tough with a fat white woman who looked like she just dropped her kids off.
What that was frustration because everybody's saying your wife, you holding the captive, you making her do this stuff. Like I get it. He just exploded in that moment.
What's it look like to y'all? What's it look like? What's it look like?
She's posing for the picture. She don't
what's
look like
it look like, y'all? What's it look like? What's it look like to y'all?
It do look like some bully shit. But...
she wanted to please her man.
What's it look like when he got dressed up like a mannequin? She got to wear a ski mask and shit. And then one day she has a bikini top that only covers her nipples and they're at the mall. And then she chose that. Yeah, she chose that. Yeah, I get it. I
wonder if she is censored though.
If she's what?
If she's censored, like. You know, she's not allowed to say certain stuff.
All right, if you had to bid all the money,
this is his wife. It's
if you had no, you got to keep your wife out the game. Your wife is in the game. You using your wife as a trophy all over the place. So keep your wife at the game. Once again, I love Kanye's music. I do. I just don't know about him sometimes, and he even admits he's off and on. But boy, it's funny how you never go off. And I always say that about people who abuse women and or anybody who abuses their partner when they say, I saw red and I lost it. It's funny. These people never see red when 6'4", 275-pound people are standing in front of them.
Nah, hell nah.
I don't see people see red if Mike Tyson is standing in front of them. I don't know why. I don't see.
You see escape route then.
You see escape route.
How am I gonna get myself out of this shit?
Nobody ever sees red when they're standing in front of Draymond Green. I don't know why. I don't know why. But when they're standing in front of me, they see red. When they stand in front of a 5'7", 150-pound person, right, now you see red. Now all of a sudden now I'm a Chiefs fan. All you see is red. That's all you see now.
I saw this.
But no, I say, did you see him at the Charlie Wilson event?
No, I just saw some of the.
I saw clips of him with him and Charlie.
He was standing behind him he had the mask on and everything. Still.
Oh, I did see that. I did see that.
Somebody said he looked like a silhouette back there.
He came out to support. I saw this question, Mike, and wanted your thoughts. Michael Blackson had posted about it. Is it cool if your homie hit up your girl and asks how she doing?
That's gonna be the shortest answer. No.
So that's not okay for your friend to check on, make sure your lady friend is cool?
No, because I don't even have Lady Q's phone number.
What if they were friends before?
No.
And you and her got together, like?
Nah.
A lot of people in the comments were saying if you're secure, insecure.
Yeah,
Like, very balanced.
I've had a situation like that. I've done that. Me and my best friend, me and his wife, we were actually like darn near best friends before he married her, and I would hit her up sometime, and
I don't even like the terminology. I don't even like the terminology you using talking about I would hit her up sometime. What is you to be hitting my woman up? Your language is disrespectful. If I was standing next to you right now, I'd grab your cell phone out your hand. I'd grab your cell phone out your hand.
Well, all right, not hit her up, but if I needed some pointers on a
Yeah,
recipe
that's
or
my wife,
I need,
dog.
you know.
Oh, so if there's a question you have, C will be okay. Hey, you mentioned this cookbook this time. It will. So C is saying for random things, you can just hit up somebody's,
Yeah.
other lady.
No, this is what you do. I trust Jay Black. I trust C. I trust. And if I had a question for Lady Q, I would text Jay Black and I would say, "Yo, can you ask Lady Q how do I use the cap cut on the edit to edit my videos?" That's just me. I'm not telling you to live your life like me. That's
Now,
just
suppose
me.
you and Lady Q were good friends since 3rd grade, and you knew her before you knew Jay.
How long
Then
they
what
been?
would you
How
do?
long they been together?
You
How
saw
long
what
they been
Rick
together?
said. Then they ain't friends no more. But go ahead.
Yeah, they ain't friends no more.
That was 3rd grade. That's a whole new world. But go ahead. We're so immature and not adults.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
But I'm sure there's people out there right now that's cool with that. Because
I'm
a lot
sure
of the
they
comments
are.
they were, and I was like, oh wow.
I'm sure they are. And don't get upset when the conversation going to something else after the recipe and they talking about, oh yeah, and they talking about job problems and oh yeah, and your boy came here at 3 o'clock in the morning talking about he was out and now all of a sudden my business. Okay, all right.
But C is saying he's okay with that, so he's okay if you text his lady friend. Hey, what's good? Hey,
if y'all were friends, I'm talking about like good friends from since 3rd grade, growing up, or
This third
elementary
grade shit, boy,
school,
really means a lot to you. This third grade shit
and
really
you.
means a
Well,
lot.
that's what I'm saying. Elementary school, you got to go back to that.
Really means
That's
a
how
lot to you.
far back I'm going. Shit.
Really means a lot.
That's all I'm saying. That's how
said when
long
you
y'all
were
got to
8
be friends.
when you were 8 years
Right,
old.
exactly. For me to be cool with it, y'all got to know each other from 2nd, 3rd
Yeah.
grade. Then you ain't
Clap it
meeting
up.
them in 12th grade or 11th or 10th grade, and nah, hell no. Because I
Clap it
know
up to
that
see
high
Chuck
school
being
kid.
responsible. Go ahead. He's a modern man.
Shit. 'Cause, hopefully in 3rd grade, y'all were just having little kid talks. But
Shit.
shit.
Ain't nobody calling. No. And it depends how long y'all been together. If we've been together for like 6 months and you're like, yo, I've known him forever. He just called for whatever. I'd be like, oh, I got it. Y'all been friends. That's cool. It's about business. It's about, but my homie, my
Suppose he's the
homie,
one that hooked y'all up together.
my homie. Listen, anybody who is really my homie, which is only about three or four homies that I have, no, they're not just gonna call my girl unless it's an emergency and they're looking out for me and they're checking up on me and they're like, "Yo, Mike is bugging. Is he all right? He's out. He's in these streets. He's in these streets runing. Yo, you heard from him. We don't know. You gotta find him. You gotta find him. Red alert! Red alert! Red alert! Red alert! You gotta find him.
Now, yo, what you cooked tonight?
Yo, what you cooking? Calling her by her nickname.
That's crazy though. That's what
Calling her
I've
by her
actually
nickname.
called her up and asked her.
She answered the phone. He called her by nickname. Mook Mook, what you doing? Mook Mook, bitch. What you?
That's crazy. That has happened, and she's been like, "Yeah, this Chris on the phone."
Yeah,
and
well then
homie
y'all
was like,
good.
yo, tell him to call me when he get off the phone with you.
Well then y'all good. Then they find you trustworthy. They find you all types of stuff.
I was actually the one that hooked them up. Like,
I get it. I get the love connection. I get now. Back the fuck out. Now you hooked them up. Now get on out of here.
That's funny.
You did your job. You did your job. What you doing? What you coming back for commission? You want to get a commission off this shit now? What? It worked out, homie. It worked out.
Oh.
And maybe I'm complimenting you because maybe you more trustworthy than the average man. Maybe you are more trustworthy than the average man. Maybe you are. And I trust C-Chung. I do trust him. I don't think anything deplorable that he would be having any other agenda. But I'm just saying, just off the door, that question I'm like, what the fuck is you calling my girl for? Like, what? Especially if I'm standing right next to her. Why don't you just call me, dog? And what you need? What you need? What else we got, Jay? What else we got? I see you got something on deck.
Oh no, I was just looking. I had saw this and I was like, "What is that?" It was something that was sent to me. It was about ladies. If you're driving and you just heard on the radio, I guess all buses are canceled. Then you see your boyfriend's baby mom with his baby waiting on the bus stop. What would you do? Oh
come on, y'all. Come on. What would y'all not?
I would love to hear the women's answers on this.
Really, y'all just gonna drive by and leave her in the cold in the snow?
With the
if you don't like the baby mom, Y'all got beef. Is she really getting in your car?
But the baby is in the snow.
Yeah, that's
Baby comes along with the mama.
The baby's in the snow. You literally gonna keep driving while she at the bus stop in the
I mean,
snow?
if that's Mike's girlfriend, his wife, I can't stop. You know, I got.
No,
hey,
you
I
gotta
call
stop.
Mike.
Right.
Mike gonna be
I
mad.
give her a ride.
I mean, if I saw your girl and your child, I stop and give them some coffee. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get you some coffee.
Cause I know Jay be bugging. I'm gonna wait here for with y'all.
Oh yeah, hold on one sec. Hey yo, Jay, she's standing out here. Is it cool if I pick her up?
It's a snowstorm. It's a snow.
Right.
All buses
And
are
she out
canceled,
there
Jay.
freezing.
And Jay be like this. No, I'm on my way. How far are you? 2 hours. But I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Just yeah.
I told her I'm coming, damn it.
And then I'd be like, well, I'm just gonna wait with him. No, you ain't gotta wait. You ain't gotta wait. I got him. I'll be there in 2 hours.
Right.
She would have worn that damn coat that I bought her and shit. Then she would have been cold and shit.
I told her not
But
to
Shawn
go
said he give a ride. It ain't about the mom. It's about so somebody you just don't like, and you'll let them get in your car because the baby was with them. Wow, I commend you, Shawn.
Yeah, if I see a child, if I see her with her kid, though, it's gonna take a lot for me. If they say all buses have been canceled, that means it's a snowstorm. She better beat her feet and skate in the wind. Damn, Nikki White Chocolate, what the hell? You need a chip in your brain. You need a chip in your brain. What are we doing?
But you ain't letting nobody you don't like in your car, though, Mike. Like if you really don't like this person,
put him in the back seat.
Mike ain't doing that.
Yes, I am. As long as it's not a dude. If I don't like you and we got physical beef, I'm like, all right, take that.
So that's the same thing. It's your whatever your baby mom's dude. He out there with y'all baby. Same
if he's out there with my baby, yeah, I gotta put him in the car. I can't leave the baby out there.
So the baby is what your thing is. So
yeah, I can't leave the baby out there.
If there's a baby involved.
That's the only way they getting picked up is because the baby out there.
That's it. Because if you dolo, that's on you. What the hell was you out in the snowstorm?
I might ride by a couple of times. Shit.
Real bad snowstorm. Because if she's by herself and I pick her up, now I got to deal with the whole situation. If I'm gonna be honest, now I'm going back to my girl and I'll be like, yo, I picked up Sasha or whatever, Tammy, and it's the snowstorm, and I dropped her. You dropped her off at her house. Why you drop her off all the way at her house? Because it's a snowstorm and it was snowing. And the chick used to be knocking her down and see. Then I gotta go through a whole bunch of. And you got to deal with the frostbite. You gonna have to just deal with the. Yeah, I call it I don't know if the buses are canceled. Then I guess there's no Ubers. Leaving someone is not a killer in the cold. A cold hearted.
Yeah, that is cold hearted. Even if y'all had beef or something, you can't leave him out there.
That's a lot, man.
I don't know. I guess I gotta be in
Once the kid is there and they got the kid on the floor like that too. Nah, come on, get in the car.
Oh, and that's the video.
Walmart.
That's the video I wanted to show y'all. Did y'all see the lady? And I don't know where my video's at. The lady, she went into Walmart in the wintertime. It was freezing outside. And she brought the child in. All the child had on was a diaper. The child is freezing.
And a garbage bag.
And a garbage bag.
What is it? A lady she had a baby in the
Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Walmart.
And I didn't transfer the video. In a Walmart, he's freezing. He has a pamper and a trash bag. She got a sweater. She got a bonnet. She's warmed up with her Uggs. And people sitting there going like, yo, one lady was so great. One lady said, listen, I don't want no problem with you. And the lady put clothes on the child.
Right.
Well, they've now since then taken the child from her. They've gone on and taken it.
She's going through it.
And now everything's unfair, and I can't believe. Bitch.
Okay, I think I see it. Let me see.
How do you bring a child into Walmart in the wintertime with just a diaper on, but you bundled up? Yeah, and then she's gonna step to a guy talking about lower your voice and all this other stuff, and then she starts doing some,
right.
Dude, like I'm telling you, man.
She a Mississippi mom. It looks like she's from Mississippi.
Look at this video, y'all, and then we can wrap up.
I don't know. I think this is a news story, but let me see if I can play this.
I got the video. I just for some reason it didn't come over when I said
it. Yeah, I got it.
Because if I play, it's gonna be Whoopi talking about not being friends with their parents.
Is this it? I think this is it.
See what you got.
Let's see what it is. If not, we're gonna listen to this news story. Dismiss.
Oh, this is the news story. Yeah.
Seen a video that has gone viral. Felicia Darling says when the child entered the Byron store last week during record-breaking cold temperatures wearing only a diaper, well, she had to do something. I spoke to her tonight, and she says she knew she had to do something quick. Felicia Darling said something to the mother, as did a male customer. Here's some of the interaction.
He came in here with that jacket on. Yeah, he did. That baby just had a pamper on. That's all he got on. He's sitting there shaking it out. I can't. She just an innocent soul.
Oh, wow.
He didn't ask to be here. So I took action and I started recording her. In the video, she throw cold food on the baby. Yeah, don't do that. And he sadly just looked down. Somebody called police on her.
So people mind how they business, but go ahead, keep going though. But go ahead.
Oh,
I hope
she's throwing cold food.
She throwing cold food at the child. First of all, she's in the frozen food. She's in the frozen food section when they find her.
She trying to get money to feed her
cold
kids.
peas on the baby.
She couldn't even go. She couldn't even go to the park where they got warm food. You know, where they got the chicken and they got the warm food. She couldn't even go there. She's straight in the freezer section.
But yo, she's out in record-breaking cold temperature.
Yes.
First, like, forget throwing cold food on the baby, like.
Dog, and that poor kid. When you see the entire video, it's so tragic because the older lady calms the lady down and starts putting clothes, and you could tell he's like, oh, you could tell he's
like
shaking and he's putting the clothes on, and she's still got the tags on the clothes, which means she bought the clothes there just to put them on. You deserve, sweetheart. I know they're gonna find some mental illness with you, and there's gonna be something going on, and I know that's gonna be the
video
reason.
of her online now talking.
So I just need, so many people get put in jail for bullshit, for things that they didn't do, or situations that they happen to be in that they weren't even a part of. Women, when I tell you, I'm sorry. This might sound crazy. You don't need to ever see that kid again, yo. You don't ever see that. That kid don't need you. That trauma is ridiculous, yo. Like,
that is scary because when people ain't around, I wonder how she treats them.
Yeah, what does she do at the house?
Yeah.
If she took her out in just a diaper, what is he looking like in the house?
Nah, something's definitely off with her. Cause like I said, she got online yesterday on one of them blog sites, and she's talking, and something's definitely off. Like she was talking like nothing was wrong with it, like scratching her head and laughing. And
what's wrong with y'all?
Like, oh, this bitch crazy. Now she's going through it because they took her kids. She haven't seen none of her kids in like what, this 2 weeks or something. And
well, what they guess what? Them kids is warm right now. They don't even care to see. They just happy that it's warm.
They're not in the frozen food aisle. Right
They're not in a frozen food aisle. Getting a hungry man's meal thrown at them.
Oh yeah, I see it on TikTok. They got the kid's face and everything. And yeah, he was only with a pamper on.
Baby, can't nobody feel bad for you. You crazy. And I know I'm supposed to use the proper terminology. Yeah, there's some mental health issues. There's some mental health issues. And what are we doing?
She got a couple kids, don't she?
Oh, you.
But do we mind our business? You wouldn't have said nothing. A lot of times, I know I mind my business. Majority of the time.
If I see a baby shivering, I would have probably went to the front desk. So y'all need to do something about this.
So you would have told the store.
Yeah, I don't want to, because I don't want to get into the problem with the lady because I don't know how she gonna get.
Sometimes it's okay to hit a woman.
See, Random Rick, shut up. Don't read Random Rick.
Yeah.
Don't Random Rick.
So you would have went to the store.
Record breaking temperatures. You got to say something.
So Rick, I mean, you're saying you would have told the store employee, hey, look, there's a little baby back here. It's cold outside. All they got is a pamper on. I don't know what y'all gonna do about it, but that's what you would have said.
What do you do? I'm like,
because you're not gonna say nothing directly to that lady. I don't care what you say.
It depends.
You're not confronting that person.
Well, it depends if I've been drinking. If I had a few drinks,
I was about to say a couple shots in me. Then
if I had a few drinks,
I might even go crazy on it.
It would have been showtime with your
right. You know you have that, right?
No, you fucked up. You fucked up. So what you trying to tell me is you ain't got no clothes in the house, so you decided to just bring this child out in the pamper.
Oh God.
And then she'd be like, lower your mouth. No, bitch, you lower your mouth. You lower your tone. You lower your tone.
You thought it was okay.
You thought it was okay. to bring this kid like he going to the beach. Like he going to the beach.
Right.
That's what and you got him in the frozen food. Duh.
Throwing cold food on.
All right, this is the gift and the curse. The curse of alcohol is that it ruins my life. The gift, this is the gift, is that if I was in that situation, I would have grabbed stuff out the frozen food and started throwing at her and be like, "How that feel?
Right.
How that feel? Is it cold? Is it cold?
Put some cold peas down her shirt.
Is it how that feel? That feel good? Because that's what he feels right now." And I'd have went to jail, but everybody would be like, "Yeah, finally somebody." But I would have. It would have been a full blown situation. That's what it would have been. But if in this terms, I either would have called 911 immediately and be like, "There's child abuse going on at the Walmart. Can you come? We're in freezing record freezing cold temperatures. This child just has a pamper on, and his mother has a in the frozen food section. Not that it's gonna change anything. Has in the frozen food section, and he's shivering, and she just threw a bag of frozen peas on him. So I need y'all to get down here immediately,
get here quick.
And if you have a cell phone number, I can call up the police officer so I can FaceTime the police officer and show him exactly what is going on right now.
Now imagine if you had a chip in your thing. You can just call 911.
See, Chung, if you don't shut the fuck up.
There's a baby in Walmart right now that has no clothes on. I'm like, who are you talking to? I'm on the phone. Give me a second. I'm on the phone. Yeah, so there's a baby in Walmart right now.
I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone.
Right. Yeah.
Yo, that's the new signal when you're on the phone. You point at your mouth, you go like this.
Right, yeah.
You know how you only point at your cell phone? You're like this.
On the phone. Yeah.
When you get mad, you use two fingers. You mad. You see, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone right now.
I'm texting. Give me a second. I'm texting.
Give me
so I need you to say that I'm not eating no more frozen food. See why you need that?
Oh my God.
Nobody would never call you a Karen or nothing.
Oh
hey, I'm
my
talking to myself.
Goodness gracious. All right. This has been good. All right. We done wrapped up another show. March 21st, Newark Symphony Hall. So get your tickets if you're in the area. You're on the East Coast. March 21st is gonna go down Newark Symphony Hall. We're rocking out there with Bob Sumner. Today's Wednesday, so I have to put a text out to Bob to see if he wants to be part of the show tomorrow. I called the name Bob Sumner, Everything Comedy. Thursdays, Everything Comedy with Bob Sumner. If you got any questions, you got to work tomorrow, C-Chung. You gonna be on the show tomorrow?
No, I'm here all for the rest of the week. Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna text y'all, see if Bob is gonna be able to make it on here, and then get your comedy
I
questions.
thought about having Kamari on, a financial rebel. We ain't had him on in a while. It's tax season too. We probably should have a show with him on here.
Yeah,
it's
he does. He talks about a whole lot now, so he don't just talk about taxes. Kamari be on there going in. He good. He sounds good too. So yeah, holler at him and see if we can get him on here. Well, let's first see if Bob Sumner is going to be on here. And then if not, we can get him on for Friday. We can get him on it for Friday. And we never even talked about what Mos Def said about Drake. We should really play that, even though it's late now. If you don't talk about something within 48 hours, this shit feels like it's going away. Like we talked about something we talked about something like a month ago about the man and his son getting killed in the hallway of the projects in either Queens or Brooklyn. We had a whole and that story, I never even find out what happened to the guy who killed him. Like, you know what I don't like? Why don't we ever get the second half of this? We are some lazy journalists, this social media. If you're going to give us the story.
Oh, the follow-up to what happened. We don't care about what happened after that. You just care about the drama that led up to it.
Follow up.
Boom. Yeah, we ain't worrying about, what was they prosecuted? What happened with that? Did they get caught?
Stories.
And then we can talk on Friday. What a guys who are football fans going to do this weekend? It's the first weekend with no football. Like, what are you going to do? I hate when they take this break in between the Super Bowl. I get why they do it, because they want it to be, because if they play the very next week, the team that's better has a less of an advantage because they can't prepare as much. The underdog, that's when the Giants beat the Buffalo Bills. There was no week in between. So they had 1 week to plan, and they went right into the game.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they went right into the game, and boom, we were off and running to beat the
build up the excitement, get people healthy, and plan and strategize.
I know, it makes sense. It makes sense to get people healthy. But it bores me because I got a whole weekend because I'm watching the NBA. But unless you're scoring
I was about
73
to
points,
say, you not watching basketball right now?
I've been watching, but unless you're scoring
You see what the
73,
Knicks just did yesterday?
I know. I saw.
Took third place right now.
I
Oh, the
saw.
Took
Knicks
it from
doing
the
something this
Sixers
season
too.
so far. Okay.
Yeah, we beat, and I
Let's see
just
after
love.
All-Star break.
I love beating Miami. I hate that
Oh yeah.
I hate Julius Randle getting hurt because as much as we complain about Julius Randle, he is
Nah,
a
he's
physical
balling this year.
force. He can play. So
Oh,
he
Ashley said they got killed themselves. Mike, there's your update. Thanks. See, look, we got the
Wait a
team. They
second. Little Ashley Newman.
Wow.
we
Wait
got
a
our
second.
new research
Ashley.
department.
Ashley Newman. Now, are you certain about that or allegedly? And
It don't matter. It don't allegedly. It don't matter. We got it. We can retract later.
And
we got the update.
And on social media, isn't there a different word you use for kill himself now, even though it means the same thing?
It's called unalived.
Unalived. That's the dumbest shit ever. It means the same exact.
I just
it means
seen
the
that
same
yesterday. I
exact
didn't know
thing.
what. So what does unalive mean? That you're now dead?
Yeah, you're dead. You were unalived. It's
the
so
Pro
it's
Bowl.
so dumb. It's so
Unalive.
dumb. It means
I
the
didn't know
same
what that meant. I
thing.
seen that yesterday. I didn't know what that meant.
The same thing.
You unhoused. You unalived.
Yeah, you can't be homeless. You're unhoused. You're
It
unhoused.
wasn't
You're
a homeless guy with
homeless.
Kanye. It was an unhoused guy.
It was an unhoused. It's the
These pronouns are really taking over the world.
it's the same shit.
But we got the update. We got Ashley. What else you need to know, Mike? My people's got you. What you need? We got all the updates.
So Ashley, is it true? Like Tyrese is back in court, and because he hasn't paid the child support to $10,000 a month, can you look it up to see what?
Let us know. Is he back in court, Ashley, or they dropped the case, or it's pending? Shit, tell us.
I think it's pending. I think it's pending.
Is he really?
It don't matter.
Is what?
Is Tyrese really paying that?
Allegedly, no, he's paying the $10,000 a month. Allegedly, he hadn't paid for a few months. That's the alleged story. But it's kind of hard not to pay child support and then show me pictures of you in Dubai flying all over the place. Like,
look how professional we are, Mike. This was her first recap, right? He killed himself. She said, "I'm gonna put on my journalist hat. Let me rephrase it." Cops was on his ass, so he unalived himself. That's some good reporting, Mike. I don't know about you, but I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
Send Ashley Newman a link. Send her a link. Send her a link, Ashley Newman. You get gold star. You get 5 gold stars.
She can get us an update with the Walmart mob.
Get us the update of the Walmart mob.
We need to know the latest. What was it?
A mother who brought her toddler son to Walmart wearing nothing but a diaper in freezing weather has been charged.
Get an update, Ash. What happened with the mom? We need to know where she at right now.
All right, hold up. It's going to be called Ashley, the follow-up. Not the re-up. Not the re-up. The follow-up. The follow-up with Ashley Newman. So Ashley, we need some information on Tyrese and what's going on with that. You're not taking Mo's job. Mo gives the stories. You give the follow-up.
Another one. We need an update with this guy.
I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court.
We need an update. How is he doing in jail? Yes, we need an update, Ashley. The guy that jumped over for the judge. We need updates.
Yo, did you see when they finally took him to court and they gave him his sentence? And they had him standing in the back of the courtroom, so there's no way he could get to the judge. And the judge,
like Hannibal Lecter.
Yo, the judge was throwing. She was making shit up. She was throwing things at him. She was like this and that. She didn't even get. She hit him with all the sentencing, and she saved the end of assaulting a judge. She saved that to the end, and she was hitting him like this, like do. And then motherfucker, they must have sedated him because all of a sudden he was like, "Yes, Your Honor, I understand." Wait, no, you was just flying. You was just flying through the air. Like, why are you so calm? Yeah, so we get a follow up on that. The follow up.
Yeah, she give updates with the unhoused guy with the
talking to white boy so fucking bad. You ain't.
Like, she can give us updates on a lot lot of people.
Yeah, I wonder what his sentences was. Like how many years or time.
It was so long. I didn't even I was trying to get to the end for the years. It just kept saying these amount of years, and this and this, and it just kept going. They put that chip in. Yes, Random Rick.
Nah, they would have been able to control him if they put the chip in. Soon as he go to run and jump, oh, get your ass back here. Oop, oop, oop,
No,
oop.
they would have known. They would have known. They would have known before he jumped. Somebody would be like,
or
"We know what you're
shut
thinking.
that button. Shut him down.
We know what you're thinking, homie. We know what you're thinking." Choo choo.
Right. That nigga gets stuck just like that in mid jump. Like, yo, why am I like this? Nah, nigga, you're not gonna do what you was thinking about doing. Get your ass out of here.
Ashley Newman said, "Check my inbox." Shit. Go ahead, Ashley.
I
Wait
love
a
it.
second.
I love it.
This interactive stuff, you can be a star on here. All you gotta do, you just gotta be productive. That's all you gotta do.
Scoop Ashley. She's on the
Oh, shit! I saw this, Ashley. Death Row Survivor. Yeah, Romel
Yo, did he finally
Bloom.
die?
No, listen. Survived 18 lethal injection attempts as executors were unable to find a suitable vein, and I think they unlived him by using the gas. I think they
I just saw the nitro they had to use. That's the first time ever, and they used the nitro to kill somebody.
Did it work?
Take them out.
I guess
Allegedly, we don't know. We need an update from Ashley. I love this for some reason. I don't know why this is tickling me. We can just make up a bunch of updates to some random, and then that's what it is.
Start during the day is taking notes for Ashley.
Ashley, you're gonna check your inbox. We're gonna send you the link. We're gonna send you the link.
She don't like
how is garlic bread after it gets soggy?
Yeah,
let me ask Ashley.
Let me ask Ashley. These are Siri. These are Siri.
Bullshit question. Right.
Asking Ashley. Ask Ashley.
What was the fastest time a Rubik's Cube has ever been solved?
It's not even for the show. It's just for your own
How does Toomey? How is Toomey able to sell clothes so cheap? Like,
wait, I got another Ashley update.
That's gonna be a great topic for tomorrow, Mike. It's for me. I need to know.
I need to know this. COVID supposedly took him out not too long. COVID took him out.
The guy that couldn't, the death penalty guy. COVID ended up leave it to COVID.
COVID, you ain't shit. COVID, you ain't
the
shit.
hell out of here. This nigga survived 18 possible lethal injections, and COVID killed him.
So they couldn't find a vein. They couldn't find a vein.
So they had to get him with that COVID.
They got him with the COVID. Ashley Newman reporting in.
Yo, COVID killed him.
I'd be so mad, dog.
It's official. Allegedly, it's official.
That's like
my bad. It didn't kill him. COVID unalived him.
He unalived him. They unalived him. That's so irritating. That's like when Al Capone did all the murders and did all the illegal stuff. Then he go to jail for taxes. Like what? They're so anticlimactic. I'm like taxes.
Right.
For taxes? Y'all couldn't put him on a payment plan like taxes.
Oh God!
Couldn't pay $350
You can kill 32 people, but don't fuck with the IRS.
Don't you
That's
dare!
the moral of that story.
Don't you dare miss those taxes. Damn! After the first time, he should have been. That's what I thought. There used to be a law that if it's unsuccessful, they have to release him.
That's what I thought too. I thought they or not.
I ain't never heard that.
They take you off of death row. I thought you just get life in jail. Like
you get life in jail. I thought that, but yeah, I guess it was like
18 times though. Damn.
I guess people started surviving them bitches, and they were like, "Yo, what are these motherfuckers made of? Like, we can't shoot them up again, can we? Well, we can't find. We'll just say we can't find a vein. We'll find another vein.
Right? You know what I mean?
Find another one.
He got a vein in his neck. He ain't got a vein nowhere.
Got nothing.
No veins.
Shoot it in his ass. Pause.
Get a crackhead in here. Right.
Yeah, get a crackhead in there. They'll find a vein. Get a heroin addict. They always find a vein. You can shoot him in his feet. You can shoot him in his feet. They got veins.
Got a good vein in that ankle. They get him in his foot. They'll find a vein.
All you did was all the arms. All y'all did was y'all shot him up in his arms.
They pulling out weird places. Take your shoes off, damn it.
Yeah.
Like, what?
All it takes is one person familiar with drugs, right? So one of the witnesses start knocking on the window.
It's true. What? The butt. The foot. Right. They showing their foot.
And if you ever lift your foot up again, I'm leaving. Let's not skate past what I just saw. Matter of fact, I gotta go.
I lifted my foot up. I put my foot up to the screen. Jay Black got all freaked out.
He said, I gotta go.
Hey, Jay.
Yo, but that's just how you'd be inside the court, inside the room with the witnesses taking your socks off. 1 second.
It's the foot. Just shoot him in the foot.
Opening your feet up. Shoot it in between the third and second toe.
Hold on. You take a pen. You start poking yourself. Shoot him. Shoot him right here.
Yo, anybody got a pen on you? You got a pen or a pencil?
Anybody got anything? These stupid dummies don't know. All they doing is on. All right, let's get out.
They're crying. They on their knees. Like, where? Oh my God.
Oh shit. All right, man. We will check y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for joining us. Everybody from Ashley Newman to Nikki White Chocolate, Stacey Mitchell, Don Page, Random Rick, all y'all cats, RJ Parker. And RJ Parker, I got your I'm not ignoring, I got your text. You sent me a text. And let me just think about it because I don't want to waste your time. RJ Parker, she asked me a few questions on how she could help me out. And this is honest, help me out with business stuff and paperwork and emails and stuff like that. And I was like, I just don't want to waste your time because right now I'm not sending too many emails out. Like I'm not doing a whole bunch of dumb shit. Well, not dumb shit, but a whole bunch of, that clerical whatever. But let me just think about it. All right, y'all. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that and understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. You fight for passcodes to your man's phone. You fight for finding out who's DMing him. Women, y'all fight for sales. Y'all fight for weaves. Y'all fight for everything. Fight for your happiness and never let anybody take it from you. Michael Shawn, Jay Black, who I freaked out because I showed my foot. I don't know what happened. Jay. It's not like he was next to me and I showed the foot. He was just on. Goodness God. Sexy Mo. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. We think Bob Sumner is going to be on the show tomorrow talking everything comedy. So we'll check y'all out tomorrow. We're gone. Gone, man.
It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.